Jamie Shifley and you are at home with the dietitian. Tonight we are going to be making an Asian-inspired tofu salad. Aside from toasting some sesame seeds, it involves no heating of your kitchen, so it's a great summer weeknight meal with lean protein and lots of veggies and great flavor. So let's get started. So I'm going to give you an idea of what the ingredients that you need for this salad. You need rice vinegar, sesame seeds, a chili sauce of your choice, honey, toasted sesame oil, firm tofu, which holds up nicely but soaks in the flavor really well, Napa cabbage, snow peas, a bell pepper, scallions, and salt and pepper. So first we'll start with the tofu. I'm using firm tofu, as I said before, and I'm going to cut it into cubes. So I just cut the block in half and then go lengthwise one way, turn it and go the other way. And I'm actually doubling this recipe because we have a large family. So one block of tofu should serve about 3 to 4 people. And then you want to gently pat the tofu with some paper towel just to pull out some of the moisture from the tofu. So I'm going to get this other one going real quick here. So as you see, the firm tofu is pretty easy to work with. It's almost, consistency is like a medium firm cheese. Okay, and while that's kind of absorbing some of the moisture, we're going to come over here and get our marinade started. So it's a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar per block of tofu. I'm going to do a little bit more than that since I have 2. Well, I'll double it. And then the chili sauce, you can choose kind of how much heat you want. So typically per 1/4 cup you want about 2 tablespoons of sriracha or chili sauce. I'm actually only going to do 1 because the younger children, the older children and the adults like a little bit more heat, but the younger kids complain. So I find that cutting the recipe down a little bit in heat helps them. And I'm all about introducing the kids to spice, because if they're never exposed to any spiciness, they'll never do it. If you look at other cultures, you know, Thai cultures, Vietnamese, other, you know, African cultures, they introduce their kids to spice and the kids gradually adapt. They try a little bit, they might say it's spicy, and kids have more taste buds, so they do taste more. But if you slowly expose them, they will get used to it. So it's okay to give them a little bit of spiciness, even if they say it's spicy. But I find that kind of slowly increasing that spiciness makes it a little more accepted. And then we want to do 2 teaspoons of honey. Now the sweetness of the honey helps with the spiciness, so you still get some of that nice chili flavor, and then the honey helps to cut back on the spiciness of the chili sauce. So 2 teaspoons, again I'm doubling, so I'm going to go ahead and do 4. Okay, and then you want to finish the marinade with 3 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil. Now, toasted sesame oil is exactly as it says, it's toasted, so it takes on a little bit more of a nutty flavor, and sesame oil already has a little nutty flavor, but the toasted is even more so. You don't want to cook with this because it's been toasted, it tends to already have taken on some heat, so this is intended more for seasoning after you've cooked. So we'll go get those 3 tablespoons in. And it's got a wonderful flavor. Now this is a little bit harder to find than regular sesame oil, but I had no trouble finding it on Amazon. Tends to be the go-to for ingredients if you have trouble finding them in the store. And they conveniently offer to set you up with a regular order if it's going to be something you're going to need regularly. So we'll whisk that up. I'm going to do a little bit of salt to taste. And then we'll get our tofu in there. And like I said, this firm tofu, especially once it's had the moisture pulled out, will very easily take on the flavors in this marinade. So we'll marinate that for about 15-20 minutes. And then while that's marinating, we'll work on the rest of the salad, and it should come together really quickly now. All right, so let's finish up our salad now. So you want to take a half head of Napa cabbage. And Napa cabbage you can find in most grocery stores, definitely Asian grocery stores. It's pretty readily available now. And it looks a little bit more like a romaine. It's not, the head cabbage that you typically see. It's a little bit more oblong. So you want to cut the stem out of the cabbage and then slice it thin. And it shreds really nicely. So then we're going to place that in our bowl. And cabbage has tons of antioxidants. It has lots of good fiber. It's filling. It's a great addition to any diet. And then we take one red bell pepper, obviously seeded and then chopped and cut into 1/2-inch pieces. Again, since I doubled it, I ended up doing a red and a yellow for a little more color. So we're going to get that in there now. And so you can see, depending on what's available, you can do different varieties. You've got about a cup of snow peas. You could do snap peas. So we're getting lots of great fiber, lots of great antioxidants. And one important thing to note with vegetables is the different colors tend to be associated with the different antioxidants. So as you hit those different colors, so as you learned when you were a kid, eat the rainbow, that really has a lot of science behind it, because when you eat the different colors, you're getting a variety of antioxidants, which are associated with lower risk of different diseases, particularly different cancers. So we've got our peas. Next, we're going to do our scallions, which I just cut again into approximately 1/2-inch pieces, and then our cooled and toasted sesame seeds, which smell great. So we'll sprinkle those around. I add a little oil so they're a little sticky. Okay, and then we're going to take our marinated tofu, which smells amazing. And I tried a little bit. It's a perfect combo of savory and sweet, and the kids will love it too. And then the additional marinade serves as the dressing for the salad. We're going to take that, toss it all together. This is a nice big bowl for our nice big family. And you've got an awesome, healthy weeknight salad. And you'll note that we do a good amount of vegetarian. My husband is vegetarian. We're not all vegetarian. We tend to eat what's called flexitarian. And flexitarian means that you eat mostly vegetarian and include meat periodically. So aside from Patrick, the rest of us are flexitarian. And in another video, I'm going to get a little bit more into flexitarian. And I think it's a wonderful way to eat because it's mostly plant-based, but allows for meat. And that helps with, it just makes things easier if you're going to a barbecue or whatnot. It's not quite as restrictive as vegetarian or vegan. So this is this salad is vegetarian, vegan aside from the honey, depending on how strict you are. So I hope you enjoy this great summer Asian salad. I just wanted to give you a quick view of the finished product up close, and forgot to say one thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, At Home with the Dietitian. Thanks again.